Hey everyone, this is Sam at LuckyVitamin. I'm here today with Phil Hughes, who's founder of Mavuno Harvest. Mavuno Harvest is an organic dried fruit company, and they're based locally in Philadelphia, so we're extremely excited to have a local company in the office with us today, talking about a really great product. A little bit about Phil. He went to Catholic University, was an American mechanical engineer graduate, spent some time in the Peace Corps, graduated from Temple, another local Philadelphia organization, in 2007, and then joined the TechnoServe in Rwanda from 2008 to 2009, and founded Mavuno Harvest in 2011, and that's what you've been doing ever since, right?
Yep.
So we're really happy to have Phil here. I'm here with Sean and Colleen.
Hello.
Hi. And we're going to talk about Mavuno Harvest today. So Mavuno Harvest is an ethically sourced, naturally delicious, organic dried fruits company. They're sourced from family farms in sub-Saharan Africa. They're fair trade certified and non-GMO verified. So this is always fun because we've got a food company here. I love talking about food. We love eating food. So we're hoping to get some samples as we go through this. And the company's got a really good cause. So there's a lot more to this company behind the dried fruits that we're going to try and talk about today. So Phil, why don't you tell us a little bit about Mavuno Harvest? What's the history of the company? And give us a little bit of the background on your story.
Sure. Okay. So I was a Peace Corps volunteer, as you mentioned, in Kenya about 10 years ago, and I lived in a tiny village, no running water, no electricity, about 6 hours by a local bus from the capital, and it was a great experience. I learned a lot about the world, a lot about myself, and in this tiny little village, everybody was a farmer. And these are very small scale farms. They call them subsistence farmers, meaning the majority of their crops are corn and beans, stuff that they use to feed their family. So I learned all this. I actually worked in public health when I was in Peace Corps, so HIV was a big issue at the time, so I taught HIV education and awareness. Later came home back to Philadelphia, and I got my MBA in international business from Temple University, and the experience of Peace Corps with the business background then led me to start this company. I wanted to do something in sub-Saharan Africa from a business perspective because I didn't want to be part of a charity, because charity can, although it's great, and sometimes it can be a little heavy-handed and create a sense of dependency for the people that it's trying to help. So what I wanted to do instead was create a business atmosphere for small-scale farmers and give them opportunity to make more money. So the reason that we started with dried fruit is because of what I noticed, a phenomenon called post-harvest waste. And basically what that means is, let's say a farmer has a farm that's, let's say, 100 feet by 300 feet. And on that farm is mostly corn and beans, but they might have a mango tree. And that mango tree, let's say it has 100 fresh mangoes in a year. The percentages that they can sell fresh is usually only about 30%. So they're only selling about 30 of those mangoes fresh. 70 of those mangoes are going to waste because of, you know, the seasonality and the shelf life of a fresh fruit. So what I saw was all this waste, and I thought, instead of having those mangoes go to waste, you could dry them, extend the shelf life, and create a new healthy snack, which we can then sell to consumers in the U.S. So that's a general idea. Basically, we're trying to increase incomes of farmers by providing a market for their fruit. We started in 2011. It's been quite an adventure, a learning experience, and yeah, here we are today. So
Great.
that's kind of the background of the company.
Great. Yeah, and you touched upon how you source the products, but can you tell us a little bit more about the production process and
Sure.
kind of how it works?
So the mango comes from Burkina Faso. It's a tiny little country in West Africa. It's actually the third poorest country in the world. All the other fruits come from Uganda in East Africa, which was actually called the Pearl of East Africa by Ernest Hemingway. So the majority of this fruit, like I said, it grows on small scale farms. We don't source from any like industrial people and stuff. They all the farmers are organized in co-ops, and the co-ops gather their fruit together, and then they'll take them to a local drying facility where we dry them in big ovens. It's about 110 degrees for about 7 hours. And they do all the work over there, so all the money stays in that country, in either Burkina Faso or Uganda. And so the co-ops will bring all their fruit to the drying facility, it all gets dried there, and then they ship it to us in the U.S. So all the facilities are, internationally certified to safety standards, and yeah, that's basically how the process works, how the supply chain works.
Wow, it's really interesting to hear the whole story behind the supply chain. So one of our top selling products is your dried mango, but you have a really interesting product which is actually your dried jackfruit. Jackfruit's becoming extremely popular here. Can you talk a little bit more about what jackfruit actually is and why it's becoming known as the miracle fruit?
Sure. Actually, I will tell you about the mango real quick.
Go ahead.
These mangoes, I remember reading about this stuff a couple years ago, that West African mangoes have these crazy health benefits, and I don't know if any of that's true, but West African mangoes are the best that I've ever had in the world. And I remember I flew to Burkina Faso about 2 years ago searching for mangoes, and I flew into the capital and took about a 5-hour bus ride to a place called Bobo Dioulasso, and just the whole ride is it's not the Sahara, it's kind of the Sahel, so that's what it's called. That does sound weird, but the whole ride, to my right and to my left, is just mango trees as far as you can see. It's beautiful, wow. And the mangoes are amazing. So all the fruits we actually use are indigenous to Africa. Every single one is specific to that region. So the pineapples are Queen Victoria pineapples, which is named after Lake Victoria, which is originally named after Queen Victoria. The bananas we use are apple bananas. They're only about this big when they're fresh. They're extra sweet. They're more high in vitamin B. And the jackfruit has been, it's been very interesting. When I first started it about 2 years ago, not too many people knew about jackfruit. And it's becoming a lot more popular right now. We just did a food show, and I think half the people that came up to our booth were most interested in jackfruit and wanted to try the jackfruit. So it's gaining a lot of popularity. As far as the fruit itself, it's originally indigenous to Southeast Asia. It can grow to be about 150 pounds, and it grows on trees. It's like this big. It is the largest tree-borne fruit in the world, and nowadays it grows pretty much anywhere in between the tropics. So Southeast Asia, India, the Caribbean, East Africa.
So for those that don't know what jackfruit is, how does it taste? Is it sweet? Is it?
It's sweet yet subtle. Some people have described it as an all-natural fruit roll-up. Kind of tastes a little bit like juicy fruit gum.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Well, I like that all of your products, the ingredients, you can read. It's exactly what the label is. So the jackfruit here, the ingredient is organic dried jackfruit. You're not adding anything else to sweeten it, to add flavor to the products. You're getting what the package says.
Right. And I think I'm always shocked when people say, "Oh, there's no sugar on these." Like, no, there's no sugar. You don't need sugar. It's
right.
Fruit. Fruit's good. Like this, you don't need to add stuff to it. So yeah, all of our products are just pure, like the organic dried mango. The ingredients are organic dried mango. That's it.
Right.
You don't need to mess with it.
So you guys are USDA certified, you're non-GMO verified, and you're also Fair for Life. So can you speak more about like the Fair for Life certification?
Sure. And then just one more thing about the non-GMO. We're one of the only non-GMO dried papayas because there's very few regions in the world where papaya is not genetically enhanced. So in East Africa, luckily, that has not occurred yet.
Nice.
As far as the Fair for Life, so Fair for Life is a fair trade certification, and basically what that means is when we pay our farmers for the fruit, let's say it costs $10 a kilogram, we actually will pay them about $11 a kilogram. That extra $1 goes into a fund, and we call that the Fair Trade Premium Fund. And then at the end of the year, we decide as a group, me and the farmers, what they want to do with that fund, and it can only be used for socially, beneficial projects. So last year in Burkina Faso, where we get the mango, we were able to build a small classroom as well as repair a few wells. So one of the wells we repaired provides drinking water for 200 people in this village, and then the school that we built is actually, the previous closest school was 5 kilometers away, so kids had to walk over 2 miles to get to school every day. Now they have a little school like right in their village, which is pretty awesome. And so as we grow, the larger we grow, the more fruit that we can sell, the more impact we'll have on farmers, not only from buying their harvest, but also through these fair trade premiums.
That's incredible. Great product with a really great cause and great for you. So really great story. And I was on your website. I love what you guys do with the farmer profiles. So for people tuning in now, we're here with Phil from Mavuno Harvest. They make a dry fruit product that is sustainably grown in Africa, and a lot of good causes giving back to the community and the farmers that help to produce this product. I encourage you to check out their website. You can see more on those profiles. So, all right, my mouth is watering. I don't know about you guys. We're sitting here talking about it, looking at that mango there.
I'm interested to try the jackfruit.
Can we dig in?
Of course, yeah.
All right,
absolutely.
let's do it.
So you've never tried the jackfruit?
I've eaten
I've tried
jackfruit
it.
before,
Okay.
but not
No,
dried
I
like
tried
this.
it dried, yeah.
Because usually it's like sweet and tangy.
Mhm.
This doesn't have any of the tang to it.
No,
so
it doesn't. It's
It
more
is
subtle.
actually, yeah.
This is
It's really good.
excellent mango.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's like, I've had dried mango. It's really sweet sometimes, and you feel like you're eating a ton of sugar. No, you don't get that at all. It's really, really good.
I think it's the best, but I might be a little biased.
No, I will agree with you. It's up there. It's definitely really good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Want some
Of course.
too?
Oh, yeah. I do get quite a bit of this.
I bet.
No, this is great.
I get the fruit roll up taste there. It's really good. I think kids would love this actually. Like great healthy snack. Put it packed for kids' lunches.
My niece's favorite are the bananas. They call them, I'm Uncle Phil, so they call them Uncle Phil bananas.
Can we try some
I can't
bananas?
really pronounce bananas yet, but
Let's
yeah,
do
go for it.
bananas and pineapple, right? And there's 6 flavors right now.
6 flavors: mango, pineapple, banana, papaya, jackfruit,
Oh, look.
and then
Actually,
a tropical
banana
mix, which is a
sauce.
mix of mango,
Oh,
pineapple, and
big
banana.
ones.
Yeah, it's like the size of
Great.
a baby banana.
Oh, more fruit.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's
Yeah,
Wanna try the pineapple?
there you go.
All right, everyone. So, encourage you to check out Mavuno Harvest, now available on LuckyVitamin. I got my mouth full here because I'm just going to literally be eating this all day. It's so good. Try it out. It's really great product, and we love this company. We're great. We're happy to have them here. We're glad they could come, and local company. So check them out and stay tuned. We'll be doing more of these as we go forward. We're looking for, I think we have another one scheduled tomorrow morning, right?
Yep.
Great. So tune in tomorrow, and thanks for joining us.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Phil.